YouTube, got another Wi-Fi battle for you today. This is against a passerby named Kelvin. And yeah, before we get started, make sure to check out my Twitter account. That will be there will be a link to that in the description below. Also make sure to check out my friend's channel and subscribe to him, like his videos, he has a lot of cool content. And yeah, let's get into this battle. So looking at his team real quick, you can see the Halucha, which wasn't too worried about, the Arcanine, the Gastrodon, which I've never played against one of those before, so I was kind of worried about that. The Lucario, the Gardevoir, which one of those would be his Mega, probably the Gardevoir, because I believe that Lucario is banned in OU. So I'm not too worried about either of those either. And then the Lavani, which I was predicting to be his lead. So yeah, predicting that to be his lead, I am going to lead off with my Typhlosion, and it's probably sashed because it's going to set up the sticky web. So yeah, he does bring that thing out. It does look kind of cool. And yeah, my Typhlosion's going to come out, and I think I'm going to go for the Eruption just to do massive damage to whatever he brings out. But he switches out the Arcanine and it has the Flash Fire instead of the Intimidate. So that was pretty interesting. So I do switch out here, go into my defensive wall, Cofagrigus, as he goes for the close combat, which, yeah, didn't really see that one coming, but that was definitely a good play, because close combat didn't affect me. And that Flare Blitz did a lot of damage, and that wasn't even a crit. So, yeah, it is Life Orbed. So I went for the Shadow Ball there, because I couldn't burn it, and there wasn't anything else I could really do. I went for the Stab instead of the Dark Pulse, which I run. So yeah, I'm just going to go and Protect, try to get some more recovery off so that hopefully I could survive another one. But yeah, he goes for the Flare Blitz again, just trying to take me out. So I'm going to go for the double Protect, and I do get it off. So I am going to get that more recovery, which is really nice. Yeah, get that leftover recovery, and I'm not going to go for the third time, just going to go for the Shadow Ball as he goes for the Flare Blitz, and I live, which was really nice. So he takes all that damage from Recoil and Life Orb as I go for the Shadow Ball, and that's able to take him out. So that's one down. And yeah, Cofagrigus is pretty much dead at this point. Not much he can do. So Leavanny is going to come out, and it goes for the Leaf Blade instead of the Sticky Web. So at this point I was thinking that it wasn't running Sticky Web. Yeah, spread that money to that. And now I'm just gonna send out Typhlosion again, because why not scare that thing out? And I do go for the Flamethrower, and it is sashed. So it did go for the Sticky Web now. Probably realized that I was saving the Typhlosion for it, and I'm just able to take that thing out now. So the Sticky Web is up, which I do have my spinner, so it doesn't bother me too much. So Gastrodon comes out, and I knew it was either going to be an Earthquake or a Scold, so I switched out, hoping that it was going to be the Earthquake, because I do have the Air Balloon. But he does go for the Scold. I do run max HP, so I am able to live that. But I get the burn, so yeah, that kind of sucks. But I am able to Rapid Spin, get rid of that Sticky Web, and that's not going to be back because the Leavanny is dead. So yeah, that another Scold is going to finish me off. So that's one down. So I think it's 5-4 right now. His Gastrodon has the leftovers. So I'm going to bring out my Galvantula here, and gonna set up my own Sticky Web so that his stuff is slower. Just gonna go for the Earth Power, and I take that really well. I was really surprised. And I'm gonna go for the Bug Buzz, and this does a ton of damage to it. So yeah, and it is outspeeding me, which is really weird. I didn't realize Galvantula, or not Galvantula, Gastrodons were fast. And it's not choiced, because it did go for the Scold earlier. So I'm gonna go into Porygon 2 here. Seeing how much the Bug Buzz did, I thought it was a physically defensive. So I'm going for the Ice Beam here, because Thunderbolt won't do anything to it. And he just goes for the Earth Power, which doesn't do a lot to me. So I'm just able to stay in and keep going for Ice Beams until I kill it. And yeah, just both of us hitting for neutral damage. But he runs Recover. So yeah, at this point it gets pretty stally. He's just recovering and Earth Powering, and I'm just recovering and Ice Beaming after he gets me down that low. And I do get the crit there. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, he goes for the Ice Beam here. Doesn't do a lot to me. So I'm just going to keep going for Ice Beams, hoping that, or I do switch out here. I thought this took a little bit longer, but yeah, I'll switch out into this as he goes for the Recover, because I saw once he got down to about 60 or 40%, he would recover. So I did switch out, predicting him to do that as I bring out my Mega Pinsir. And I'm just going to go for the Strength, do massive damage to it. And yeah, that does a ton of damage. He goes for the Ice Beam, and I am able to live, which is nice. He doesn't have the best defenses, but he can usually take one hit, as long as it's not super effective. But yeah, just going to go for another Strength here. And that Gastrodon is out. So all he has is the Lucario, the Gardevoir, and the Hawlucha. So in comes the Hawlucha, and I'm just going to go for the Quick Attack. Try to finish that thing off, but it lives with like 2 or 3 as he goes for the Acrobatics. And that's enough to kill me, obviously, because he's probably not running an item if he's using Acrobatics. So I'm going to bring in this, hopefully being able to live the high jump kick. But he switches out, and I believe I went for the Thunder Wave to paralyze it. So yeah, he's slowed with the Sticky Web, which is nice. No, I went for the Thunderbolt. So yeah, that's going to do a little bit of damage. Not as much as I would have liked. But he goes in for the close combat there, and I live. So that was pretty awesome. Really high defense. I think I am more invested in special defense. But yeah, I get the crit with the Thunderbolt. That definitely mattered after seeing how much the first one did. And that's able to take his Lucario out. And now the Gardevoir comes out, and it is caught in the Sticky Web. So I am able to outspeed it as I go for the Thunder Wave. Pretty sure that's what I did. I don't think I went for any sort of attack. Oh no, I went for the Recover. So yeah, so that I can Thunder Wave the next turn, I guess. I don't even remember what I did. Yeah, he's just going to keep Thunderbolting me, and I'm going to recover. So this was the point. I was just kind of hitting it and then recovering, because I was able to take 2 hits to bring me down. This was the stalling part here, not the Gastrodon part. So yeah, because Gardevoir is really specially defensive. So I'm not able to do a lot of damage to it. I'm just trying to get it down to the point where if it does take me out, my Typhlosion can come in and Eruption. And that'll take it out, because Eruption does do a lot of damage. But yeah, I'm just going to keep recovering. And yeah, he's just going to Thunderbolt. And this is the part where I go for the Thunder Wave, because I realized, why am I letting it outspeed me when I can go for the recovers first? So yeah, just go for the Recover. And now I'm going to be able to outspeed it and get my recovers off before I take damage every turn. instead of hoping that I live and then going for the recover. So yeah, just ice beaming, gets the pair of hacks there, and ice beam again, and just barely hanging on as it goes for Thunderbolt. And one last ice beam is going to be enough to finish that off. And yeah, all he had left is Hawlucha. So this thing's going to come out. And high jump kick. And that does a ton of damage. He gets the stab with it, and he does have pretty high base attack. So I'm going to bring out this. This was my last, and I do go for the eruption, and I was surprised that I outsped. I thought Hawlucha was faster, but I guess it wasn't, or it wasn't invested in speed at all. But yeah, great battle, Kelvin. And if any of you want to battle, leave your friend code on my Twitter, and I will also post when I am getting online to battle and all that fun stuff. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that stuff.